All right, this morning we're going to repair this Behringer S16. It was on a show last night and the first 8 inputs were not working at all. We had power, but we didn't have signal. So we're going to open it up and see what's going on. We're going to test for, there are 2 cables, a data cable and a power cable. And the data cable is most likely unseated. I'll show you what that looks like.
These are tough. These cables here never get unplugged unless we're servicing.
Let's get some of these cables out of the way. AES-A, AES-B, power. Looks like a mess, but actually not that much going on back there. So someone smarter than me said the 4 C's about repair, and that is we have a condition, a cause, a correction, and a confirmation. The condition last night was these 8 inputs were not working at all. These were fine, but the first 8 inputs were not working at all. So that is the condition. The cause at the time, and I was to believe that there was a data cable that was not working. And that's unusual. You know, that means something got bumped physically. But we have to verify that. So here I just grabbed an X32 rack and plugged it in. It's working. So apparently I must have a corrupted file, which is possible. It is possible to have a corrupted file and not have, and you can have certain outputs not work. You can have inputs not work. I've never seen it with 8 inputs right off the bat just not work. So let's take a look in the inside and see what we can find. So condition is last night these 8 inputs were not working. Clearly that's not the case. Take a look. Well, here's what the S16 looks like. Excuse the bad camera angles, but we're looking down upon it. Now, those cables right there in the center are the data cables. There's one jumping from the motherboard to the lower 9 through 16 inputs, and then another ribbon cable going through the 1 through 8. If there's going to be an issue with getting signal, but your fan and power still works, it's going to be that cable right there. It's unusual for a data cable to come loose, and this S16 turns out it's about 12 or 13 years old now. But even still, everything's working just fine. So I think we're going to have to chalk it up to a corrupt file. And here is the only problem with this particular unit is we have a bad LED. You can see pressing on it causes the one to go away. Here we are testing again, inputs 9 through 16, running some iPod through it. And here's channel 2. You can see on the meters, everything's working fine. So I think the issue is with the scene that I recalled, did not recall correctly. So if you're having issues with outputs just plain old not working, apparently, or if an input is not working, reload the scene or delete your scene and come up with something new, because whatever you've got is not working. One quick thing to mention is the date code on this. It's 2012, 10th week. So this thing is 13 years old as of 2025. So never been serviced other than, yeah, never been serviced. It's a well-made stage box.